So in our previous video, we have implemented functionality to add new makes. Now we will add delete functionality to our application. Let's go to our index page. And first of all, replace this static edit and delete text and add buttons. I'm using anchor tag a, give it a type button, class btn primary. I'm using HTML helper method @url.action to call the action method. And first button will be the edit button. So calling action edit and plus to concatenate, and we'll pass the parameter to edit action item.id. Item is the variable we have defined in for each loop, and we are passing the id for each make as parameter here while generating this link button in a loop. Give it a caption edit. Let's copy this and paste it one more time to add the delete button. Rename the caption and action method to delete. Let's run the applications and see how it looked like till now. Buttons are appearing on the top of our table. Something is wrong. Let's check it. Yep, I forgot to add columns in table. Let's add it. td, give it a class text right to align our button on right side of table. And refresh the page. Perfect. But I can see some gaps between buttons. Let's remove that as well. Add a div and give it a class btn group role equals group. Refresh the page. Great. So now let's add delete action method in our controller. Go to make controller and add our delete method. Public iaction result delete and input parameter to pass the id. Define a variable, name it make and underscore db.makes.find, and we'll pass the id we received from input parameter to get the makes to be removed from database. We'll check if make equal null, return not found if the past id is not found in a database. If that id is available, remove that. Underscore db.makes.remove and pass the make to be removed, and call the underscore db.savechanges and return the user to index page. Ctrl Shift B to build the application. Refresh the page. I'm really annoyed to see the misspelling of Harley Davidson. Let's try to delete this first. Perfect, it's deleted. Let's delete another one as well. Great. So although it's working perfectly for us, but there is a security issue in this application. As far as best practice for HTTPGET and HTTP POST, it is good practice in any web application to use HTTP POST to create, update and delete actions. POST are good because they require a form submission, which prevents user from clicking poisoned links. If you are just reading data, HTTPGET works great. Let me show you that how someone can create a malicious HTML page or mail and distribute it to make your life miserable. Let's add few more makes to the database. See, if we hover on delete button, you can see the complete URL that will be passed on clicking this delete button in status bar. Someone can easily create a page and embed this URL into the page as an image. Let me copy this URL from the source code of this page Right click on delete button and press inspect the element. Copy the URL and try to make the one that was appearing in status bar. Done. It's now similar to the one we are seeing in the status bar. So copy it and open Notepad to create our dummy HTML page. Paste it and embed this URL into an image. Let's copy it one more time and change the ID to another make. Save it, giving it a name welcome. Most of the hackers usually give it a good and alluring name so that receiver immediately click that. Let's open this page and see what happened. When you open the page, nothing happened. No warning or something. Let's refresh the page. Oh my god, both the makes has been deleted. So this is just the one example. In a similar way, malicious user can post this link on various social websites. Even they can post this URL as a comment on your website. And even if you have protected your page with proper authentication and authorization, then when you yourself as admin user come to browse through the comments on your site, it will attempt to fetch that image by sending off a request to the URL. But because you are logged in when browsing the comments, makes will get deleted. So moral of the story is that you should never ever use HTTPGET for any data modification action. Although using post is not 100% secure, as someone can put together a form posting in JavaScript pretty easily. But it is not as easy as it is with HTTPGET to spread the link. We will discuss few more loopholes and solution to those in our security section later in this course. For now, let's make some changes in our code to submit a post request to delete the mix. Go to our controller and add HTTP post attribute on delete method. Ctrl Shift B, refresh and try to delete now. Yes, it's returning 404 error because we are using get method and get method is not available in our controller. So let's make some changes in our view to submit a post request. So let's put this delete button in a form tag, method equals post and action equals delete. Change the link button to input. Remove this href and use tag helper attribute ASP route ID. Here ID is the parameter name. It should be the same what we are accepting in our controller as an input parameter. Pass @item.id as a parameter and use another attribute to tell which action to be called on pressing this button. ASP action equal delete. Let's give delete a different class, btn danger, to give our button a red color. Rounded equals 0 to give this button a similar look like our edit button. Refresh the page and try to delete the makes. Oh, it's not deleting. Seems there is some mistake. Let me check it. Got it. Type of this input should be the submit instead of button. Refresh the page and press delete button. Perfect. But our application should get confirmation from user before deleting the makes. So let's use JavaScript confirm to show the user a confirm dialog box. We will add more sophisticated dialog box in our next video. On click equals if not confirm, add some message to show your user a warning. And return false if user press cancel button on confirm dialog. Refresh the page and let's check how it goes. Perfect. We are getting a confirm dialog box. If user press cancel, makes are not getting deleted. If user press OK, great, it's deleted. Next, we will add edit functionality in our application. Stay tuned and also subscribe our channel by pressing the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get the alert as soon as we upload any new video. Bye bye. Thanks for watching this video.